Bonjour classe, bienvenue à la 8e semaine de notre classe. Welcome to the 8th week of our class. For cette semaine, you guys will be beginning a new unit. So please make sure that you have completed all work from Unit 1 before jumping into Unit 2, and this includes your assessment. Your assessment is a really big grade, and very first thing on Monday is when I grade assignments that have been done over the weekend. So if you did not complete your assessment or the project, then right now you probably saw a pretty drastic change in your grade. So you're really going to want to make sure to get that assessment project into me as soon as possible. So as I mentioned, this week you guys will be beginning l'unité 2, and this has to do with la maison, the house. So you guys will be learning new vocabulary, a lot of new vocabulary, about rooms in a house, furniture, and chores. So of course I don't expect you guys to memorize this all at once. However, please, very first thing you guys need to do this week is print the unit notes or save them if this is what works better for you. I highly encourage other study strategies as well. These notes are not just for you guys to have as a reference. They are to guide you guys in studying. So for me, for example, I work really well with flashcards. So I would fill out the notes, and then I know it's extra work, but I hope you guys really genuinely want to learn French. So for me, I'd fill out those unit notes, and then I would make flashcards, and I would practice those flashcards. Everybody has their different ways of learning and different practice methods that are best for them. However, I can't stress enough that unit notes are not just a crutch. They are to help you guys know the vocabulary that you are expected to know for this unit and the grammatical structures, and then study from the unit notes and use the unit notes. I urge you guys, especially because I give you guys multiple attempts on practice activities, I really urge you guys to study the vocabulary, and this week is a lot. I know it's going to be, you guys are going to be incredibly overwhelmed. However, again, I don't expect you to know it all at once, okay? So please try the practice activities without the notes. So learn the vocabulary. You guys, I really suggest going through the video presentations more than once. I know this is a little more time consuming and maybe not the most fun activity. However, it really helps you guys to become more and more familiar with those words and how they are pronounced, because French pronunciation is pretty difficult, as I'm sure you guys know at this point. So I urge you guys to complete the practice activities the first time, study your notes, and then try the first time without the notes. Because you have multiple submissions, you will be totally fine. Even if you get a 0 out of 10, you can study the notes again. If very necessary, you may use your notes. However, I really urge you guys not to, because I really want you to learn this material. So, moving on. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent a little bit there. Again, this week will look a little bit different with due dates, just so you guys interact with the course, and I want to keep you guys on track. However, ultimately, everything is due on Sunday, October 14th, and I grade everything on Monday, very first thing. So, yes. Please try and log on as often as possible. This is for October count, and October count ends on the 10th of October. However, just in general, please try and log on as often as possible. I post updates, and I really want you guys to stay interacting with this course. I know it's online, so it is more flexible. However, I really urge you guys to check in throughout the week and not just sign on 1 or 2 days throughout the week. Parent-teacher conferences are this Thursday at Glennon Heights Elementary School in the gym from 6 to 8. So this is in Lakewood, Colorado, and so Thursday, October 11th, and so I will be here. Please come if you can, or especially if you're needing help with anything like a catch-up plan or you have concerns. I would love to be able to help you guys and to meet with you guys in person, especially if I haven't met you yet. However, I understand that everybody cannot make these conferences. So on October 10th, I will also be having conferences virtually or through phone calls. So that's Wednesday, October 10th. So please try and schedule, communicate both of these things to your parents, by the way, please, because they may have questions as well that could help you guys out. So please try and schedule with me. My virtual conferences on the 10th will be from 6 to 8. And I will be available. However, I really urge you guys and your parents to make an appointment with me. So either an appointment for a Google Hangout or a phone call, anything like this, so we can get in touch and address any concerns, or if you guys have any questions for me, anything like this. So I will be technically free during this time. However, if a student's parent says, I would love to have a phone call from 6 to 6:15, then I'm going to agree to this and have this on my schedule. And then if that's the only time that you can talk, is it's from 6 to 6:15, I won't be able to communicate with you at this time because I already have, I've made prior commitments to meet with another parent and or student. So I really urge you guys to make an appointment with me. Please let me know if you have any questions about those conferences. They can really help you guys, especially if you're confused on anything in this course. And then also, we do not technically have school on Friday, October 12th. However, you guys may complete work on this day. Just know that teachers may not be grading. They may not be accessible. If you text a teacher, call, email, technically we do not have school on Friday, October 12th. So you're not expected to turn in any work, and on the schedule I do make it so I reflect that you guys, the suggested schedule, I do reflect that you guys do not need to do anything on this day. However, maybe you've only just submitted to the discussion once and you need to make a few more replies. So in this case, you would need to sign on October 12th or throughout the weekend, and just make sure to get all the work done. And yes, I believe that this is all for this week. I'm sorry that this video is so long. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Alors, bonne chance et bonne semaine.